Welcome to part 4 of the Antean campaign. This is going to be the last of my back-to-back recordings because I've got to about the furthest I've ever got without being totally annihilated. We're currently under siege from this guy. Now this is the second attempt for me to record this because what actually happened was I started recording it and these guys attacked and we started fighting the siege, and the AI glitched out in some trees. And not having any cavalry, I just couldn't get to them, and it was just a complete and utter waste of time, to be honest. So we're going to try and do it again because I can't concede the battle, because when I actually conceded the battle just to end the battle, they raised the settlement, and I thought, well, that's stupid. So I'm going to try again, and we're at the end of this part at the moment. Just checking the Huns still like us. We're improving, but we're going to have to keep an eye on that because we've definitely got to keep the Huns on our side. We put this army down here ready to go, and part of me says, is it time? Can I but no, I can't put a fast one on these guys. We've got a little bit of money to spend, and part of me says I need to recruit one of these guys up here because I'm a bit worried about that defending themselves, and I think I'm going to retrain a couple of these. I mean, it's only extra, well, it's an extra 90. I suppose I can afford it, just to give these guys a bit more strength because they're going to come down and try and get that province there. So we're going to go for an end turn. Oh, yep, that's something I've forgotten to do because I've convinced myself that I've already done it. What I'm actually going to do is come here. We're going to give this guy the traits, and what I'm actually going to do is, where's my heir? I think he's under siege up here, isn't he?
Ready for battle.
What I'm actually going to do is kick him out and put the faction leader in. Not so I avoid him getting killed, don't think that, guys, but what I actually want to do is, I've got a real problem here with growing these guys because I'm not fighting enough battles. So what I'm actually going to do is put the heir in as a governor so he can gain enough. So what I'm going to do is rotate these guys so they can get enough influence to take up positions and develop, and the heir's the next one in the list. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to go for an end turn. Hopefully, last time I had to go through, I think it was 3 turns before they actually attacked. So in a way I'm kind of replaying those three turns. Nothing else really happens during that period except for just doing the bits and pieces, trying to build up the city. Oh, the Huns moved down that way and kind of make themselves useful. So, and Gepids. So the Gepids are still around, but they're a horde, and I think they're retreating in front of the Huns. And in some ways, having the Hun stacks there, be nice if the Roxolanians come in quickly. Nope, they're not going to oblige me. But attrition, we've got the food back there, and we've got the former governor here, Ratanir, and you can get back up here. And what we're going to do is I'm going to kick you out, put you in Dacia, because obviously I don't want the heir up there because that would cause a problem. Not that I'm expecting to lose that battle because I shouldn't be able to. What I'm going to do is come down here and repopulate this area.
Ready for battle.
I'm a bit gambling
Ready
that
for orders.
no one's going to come back up this way and retake it, but it is a gamble. And you'll see the gamble gets even bigger in the next turn, so I don't think there's anything else we can do because we don't have that much money, we can't repair that. I'm very tempted to knock this down, but 600, maybe if I can turn the economy round, I can knock this down and build something a bit more useful there. This guy's got
Ready for
found
battle.
army traditions, and we're going to go that way just to. I know it's kind of people say, oh, you should be building up, but to be honest, at the moment, we got this cavalry, but it's very expensive and we can't afford it. And at the moment, my inclination is if I'm going to build an army up, is to build this one up. But again, I can't really recruit anyone. I can recruit a poison archer, but into this army, 185. Oh, this is sword and this is axe. I think it'd be quite nice to have, and they're the same price. Interesting. What have we got here? Melee attack, melee damage, charge bonus, armor 18, health, morale 45, armor 18. So there's not. These guys have got more health than these guys, but they've got less melee attack and damage. I think we're just gonna. Cannot recruit this unit probably because the recruitment building is under siege over here, which is a pain in the neck. I think that's all I can do this turn. I don't think there's anything else. We'll just check the Huns. Yeah, we're still improving. Sorry, I'm a bit paranoid. We've got a edict. I think for the moment we're just going to stay with growth because we need to do that. But it'd be nice to get this settlement going, seeing that the Gepids obligedly fully developed the settlement for us. So now, in theory, the Roxolanians shouldn't attack this one turn, but they should attack the next turn. Ooh, the Ostrogoths that come out, that's going to be a problem. Actually, this shows the difference. When I was doing this, what, 25 minutes ago, playing up to the siege, the Ostrogoths got their settlement raised, but I didn't see one of their army. It must have gone the other way. So they're now a horde. So I'm going to need to get that army back from the new settlement, just in case they come in the direction of my settlements here. I think that's a good indication that it's time to get out on the offensive. Yep, the Roxolanians didn't attack. Former office companion. Well, we're going to have to pay this guy off because I don't want to gain the trait unpopular. Particular favours. I'm going to bring this guy back to here. Luckily we don't suffer winter attrition because I can't defend this settlement anyway, because until this is built up the army will take a minus 18 morale because the settlement's wrecked. So it's effectively indefensible, right? We've got some research to do. I'd like to get that to possibly get some level 3 towns. So that means we've got to go here, trade wolf, fishing wolf, well, trade depot, that's not anything worth buying. Livestock code. Quick look, sparring fields, steel forge. Don't think that's worth much. No point I try to unlock that yet because I haven't got the elite troops for there. I think I'm going to go for difficult call. I'd like to get that, but at the same time I think that might be better so we can upgrade farms. So that's 2 turns, that's 2 turns, that's 2 turns. So we need to hang on for 2 more turns. Got a bit more cash but I can't spend it on anything, so I'm just going to go for an end turn. Now if this plays the same as last time, this is the turn the Roxolanians should attack. Hopefully this time we'll be able to fight the siege. Here comes the Ostrogoths, so bringing that army back was good. I think that's the last Roxolanian horde, so I think if we can destroy it, that would get the Roxolanians off our back. Whew. As I say, we're now in unexplored territory. of where to go. And I think the tactic has got to be just repopulating, letting the keeping the Huns on side. I mean, that's something that Legend did in his campaign that he's worked. Here we go. We're going to defend, and hopefully they're going to come in from a side where there's not the trees. I mean, we should be able to win this, but it was just a real... I mean, they came in from this side last time, and they all got caught up in these trees here. And it was a real pain in the neck. Where are they? Right. So let's sort these shield walls out. I'm gonna put, it's a bit of a crowded battlefield, so I'm gonna put you up there. Put you guys here. I think what I'm gonna do is one of you guys just there, just in case they break through. Put the remaining ones, you guys here, because there's a... Right now, I think we're just going to put you over here, take your fire at will, because you're going to be useful for any close-in action. I think, oh, we've got some artillery, so I think we're going to put the artillery, oops, a daisy, put the artillery there. Back to the troops. I've got a feeling these guys must have a stronger poison capability. And what I'm going to do is put these guys here. And what I'm going to do is take these guys off fire at will and put them there, because I don't want them poisoning my own troops. And what I'm going to do is put you there on flaming shot. And you can't do anything, so we're just going to put you here on flaming shot. And where's the axeman? Yep. Got a couple of axe units. I think your job's going to be just to stand here. Your job's going to be to come in if the opposition gets too close. What I'm actually going to go for is the smaller towers.
They think they can breach these walls and come among our homeland families,
And rely on the poisoned archers to stop the towers, because it was these things that actually got stuck in the trees. I was able to, how good you are, maybe if you aim at the troops you might hit the... Yeah, it was these actually got stuck in the trees. One of them must have got its wheel hooked around a tree, something like that, and so, can you hit any of these guys yet? Nope. Always makes me laugh when you fight. Well, this guy can't even hit them now. Oops. Maybe if we aim for the one in the centre. Can you hit anything? Yeah. Oh, there's the... Oh, can't... Right, they're just coming into range now. Right. What we want is these guys to hit. Start just literally bombing in, infecting. What we want to do is, I think sometimes it pays to have some crossfire.
missiles ready. Bows.
These guys are fresh, so
Missile warriors.
maybe if we do some crossfire like that, that might actually affect them. These guys can now start pouring fire on these guys because they're the closest. Can you get in yet? No, it's not a very good. But they might actually get to the walls, so. Keep hitting on these guys. Bring an axe unit forward. Let's keep pouring the fire in, guys. Idiots. They're broken.
Enemy units have returned to the battle.
There's my other. You guys get on that wall there. You guys hit these. Just keep. You can hit these guys. Let's say the trick is to keep poisoning the units as they come in and let the other guys, wherever they've gone, where's these deadbeats. Want you guys hitting these. These guys have managed to get themselves poisoned. Come in, guys. These guys are coming in quite nicely. I don't think you can hit, but it will help. Axeman up the front. You guys back. Off fire at will. Back. You really pour into these guys.
The enemy is upon us! They're at the walls!
See, they can get on the walls. It's just that they're not very good at it. These guys are broken. Right, back on the walls, guys. Firing into there. Oh, this is where it starts going a bit wonky. Sorry guys for the non-technical term. You need to get these guys off of fire at will, otherwise they're going to start killing my own guys. You keep just quite literally pouring into here.
The enemy are losing their advantage!
Well, they never really had much of an advantage from the beginning, so. Don't know what you guys are doing outside. Maybe that might actually help, actually. It's a risk, but I can afford to lose these guys. If these guys start firing in from the flanks, and that might actually draw the general in. I think we can bring
Enemy units have rallied and returned to the battle!
Oh, they've made it onto the walls. And I think you guys can get out. Because I don't want these guys firing at these. I'm going to lose these units, but these guys are breaking. There's that archer unit back on the walls.
The men are broken and are fleeing!
Well, yeah, well, considering being bombarded by a combination of maybe I should have done that last time. Sacrificed a unit to get the cavalry, get you guys in there. You on this wall. You guys on this wall. I've managed to poison my own troops again. This is one of the problems with... You guys stop firing. I think you can get the cavalry down now because I don't think it's going to be long before they break. I think actually you guys can get out of it. I think you've finished. Where's another one of these? Idiot. Just get up on the walls, idiot. Actually, you can get back on there actually.
Warriors, eager for blood! Missile-armed warriors!
You guys can get in there. You guys can hit them.
Deadly missiles ready!
You guys can come up here, but actually,
Missiles ready!
Archers!
right, they're broken. Right, they're broken.
The day is yours! Ready for battle!
Stop.
Halt!
Orders! Ready!
Halt. Cavalry out.
Follow me!
Trouble is it's the cavalry that's left, and it's going to be unlikely I'm going to catch them. Which is a pain because now I'm not going to catch them. So I'm just going to have to end the battle. Because it's the infantry I was after. And I think we've got them. You can see that the kills, I don't know if you noticed in that, if you want to go back in the recording and you will see that I'm going to take on troops for a reason. Because I want to kill this bugger. Man's blessed with a daughter. We're actually going to go on the offensive. And look at that, they've hired. Am I going to risk the auto resolve or fight it? I'm going to risk the auto resolve, but I'm going to go balanced. Oh crap!
Starting out! Ready for battle!
I mean, I know I'm going to take casualties, but I just got to kill these guys because I just don't want them back. I know I could probably have,
Get moving!
and now I'm a long way outside my comfort zone, but I can get back into the city. I didn't lose those 2 key archers. I mean, to be honest, the rest of the troops here. Oh, and I've captured an onager, but it's a mercenary onager. I'm not paying 1,000 but for a blooming mercenary honour guard, that's a dead set. Have to repair this lot now. And is that the end of the Roxolanians? Or have they got another faction destroyed? Yep. It was worth taking those casualties just to get rid of them. And we've now got the old faction leader. Maybe I should have left the heir in here. I think we're certainly going to give him that. We get moral for commander's force, morale for commander's units. Well, it's not zeal. What do we get for zeal? Integrity, melee damage. Certainly going to go for that. So we've got this here now. What I'm going to do now is, was it Lek? You're going to get kicked out of there. Oh, you're still travelling. Oh well, never mind. Sorry, the battles kind of fried my brain a bit. Apologies to that, guys. You're okay. You're repairing. I've spent all the cash I can on this part, so I go for an end turn. Yep, I can assign a provincial governor, but I can't do that because I cocked it up. So I think I'm getting tired, guys. I've been at this all day. I mean, I'm not saying I've developed an obsession about this, trying to get this faction. I think I started around, what was it, about 7 AM this morning, and it's now about 5:30 in the afternoon. And I mean, you think I've done, out of that I've got 4 hours of recording. So, and I've already been told off a couple of times that what I was supposed to be doing something, and I said, oh, in a minute. I don't know if this relates to you know. I'll just stop in a minute. I just wanted to make progress with this faction. There had to be a way to do it, and I think I might have done it now. But it can still all go wrong. As I say, probably what I'm going to do is, I really want to do the White Huns as a formal Let's Play. I'll be honest. I really want to do that because I'm really taken by the, how can you say, let's get the, I like the idea of the I think we've got plenty of growth here at the moment because we've got one developed settlement. I think what I'm going to do is see if I can get a bit more. How can I go? Public order, religious influence. I'm going to try and see what that does, and we've got that there. Certainly need to get this going because we've now got squalor, but really need to upgrade this buildings. Do I take a chance on squalor? Yep. I'm gonna take a chance on that, and I think the time's now come to start thinking about building up these guys a little bit. So we've got 4 sets of archers. We could have an honour go, but we're not going to be attacking anyone. I think at the moment, I think what we'll do is, we've got a bit of cash, so I think maybe we'll have some spears and some swordsmen, just to give us a bit more of a, I think the idea is to build up one of these armies to act as a kind of killer group, is I suppose the way to do it, hunter group, so that when I think I'm gonna give these guys a bit more clout as well. So that when I damage a faction or anyone attacks me, I can use the army to hunt them down now. I think I'm in a position now that I can actually do that. All those guys are going down. What's the betting they're going to go and steal that province from me. That'd be annoying. White Huns, yeah, that's the faction I want to do. They've got elephants. I don't know if I said that already, whether I'm repeating myself and rambling and quietly going insane. Maybe it is time to stop. I mean, I will carry on with this campaign, but it won't be one of the lead campaigns. It might be like I will do at least one episode a week until I fail or succeed. I mean, but I'm happy with what I've done, to be honest. So, got this here. We've got, this is building up there, so what can we get in here? My inclination is, how's the food level in here? Minus 23, so probably because we're being raided, yep, by the Huns who have still stood there. Probably fine if you look in here. Yep, minus 21 from raiding, so we definitely need to get a farm in there. Is there anything we can build up here in I think we'll upgrade that to get the garrison. So, and I could get another unit here, I think. Can I? Don't really want those. I'm not, to be honest, I'm not the world's greatest fan of. Quite interested in these spearmen are more expensive than. Actually, let's, because I was thinking about building this army up a little bit, wasn't I? So maybe I'll. No, these cost less to recruit. I think we'll get a poison archer in here just in case the Ostrogoths get delusions above their thing. 2 more turns, guys, and that's going to be it. And that's where I'm going to stop and have a think. As I say, I will publish these in relatively quick succession, so I won't like publish one of these a week. I might have put like 3 parts out, depending on how long it takes to render them, because some of them are quite long. So I'll probably try and get these parts out relatively quickly in the first week, just so that you don't have to wait around. Why am I telling you this? Because by the time you're watching this, you would have known that I put it out. Oh god. I need a break. So I think we're only down to 1. Do we actually have any enemies? Who are we actually at war with now? We're at war with the Bundians, who I've got no idea where they are. Oh, they're down here, probably being hunted by the. Yeah, I mean, there's shots. The Gepids, they're down here. And the Ostrogoths. So we're actually only at war with 1 people. Huns, still improving with the Huns, that's good. We've got the Sebris here on the edge of Dacia, but we're not actually at war with them. Actually, there's the Vedians, they're at war with the Bundians, the Rugians, and the Scathians have made the mistake of declaring war on the Huns. So I've got a feeling we might be expanding this way. Just have a quick look at the map. Yeah, I've got a feeling the Huns are going to come out this way. So I've got a feeling the expansion might be hold the line here, expand this way. See, this is desolate. If the Huns take that, if I can take this area, so, and we've got a bit of cash to spend still. It's coming up nicely. Hopefully we can invest in our main settlement now. That's the sanitation. We've got 1 sanitation, but that's going to be 2. Could do with the food to deal with the Huns, but at the same time I'm not so sure, because I don't want disease. I think I'm going to save up for that one to get the growth going. I think I'm going to go one more turn, get this in place, then that will let me upgrade these for food purposes. I think food is probably more important than, and that's that there. Yep, so one more turn and then that's going to be it, guys. Got the general here. The old faction leader is, I think we're going to give him 2 for that. Fatigue rate, commanded force -20, integrity, commanded force, governed province -10, don't need that. That's going to give me another zeal. That will give, but that's only the commanded forces. We just need to find, I think we'll go with this actually for infantry units. Yep, that will offset that buff. So yeah, I'm going to hang on to the money so I can get that water thing, because it may seem a bit paranoid, me worrying about sanitation. I know, and in any other campaign I would take the chance, but if I develop disease now, that would wreck my economy, weaken all my armies, and that would actually probably cause a lot of problems. So at the moment I'm quite happy to be on the cautious side and just build things up slowly. I think it's quite important with this campaign not to charge ahead, because as I say, like I said, if the Huns declared war or we had multiple enemies suddenly attack, we'd get into trouble very, very quickly. So I think the cautious approach is probably the best approach. And I say is, once I've got a reasonable force, what I might do is raise a general. Actually, I could do that. So we got this down here. We don't have any enemies that way, do we?
I am your servant.
So we got Amar here. To go up to there is still going to cost me money. I have an idea. This is -15, God. And it's raiding -12. Because that's these guys here, but I can't chase them off. And we've got the Huns down here raiding. And we've got these guys over here raiding. So the only thing I can do is just try and strengthen this force. But I've got an idea, and this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go here. I'm not going to send this guy out because he's a valuable general, and I've been developing him, although he's only 33. So what I'm going to do is reinstate legacy. I'm not quite too sure how this goes. See what we got. Lek, fearless warrior. He's +1 zeal. Well, from agricultural buildings. So go here, restate legacy. I know you're only a. So we're going to get you. And then the next time you're going to come down here and commit suicide.
How may I be of assistance?
We'll go for that with her. Come on, Huns. How about you going up? I mean, you caused the problem by making them a horde. Why can't you just come up there and attack? So, I mean, I'd love to build this army up, but we've got no real troops here, so we're going to have to work on this army. Maybe we can. 195. No, I want to. I know I said 2 turns, guys, but I want to do this bit first. just to show you what I'm thinking about. The idea is I'm going to send a single general down here because it doesn't affect the cost of the recruitment. That's it, bugger off. As like I said, I'm going to send a single general down there because the populating the ground is free. On Huns, you want to go and kill the Ostrogoths. You really want to. You want to go and attack the West Romans. Come on, you really, really want to. Or the East Romans. Just attack somebody, but just don't go away, please, please. Yep. Bugger, the Gepids have shown up. So much for that idea. You are in the settlement, aren't you? Well, you are now. Mercenaries. We got any cheap horsemen? You're expensive. You're good, but you're quite slow. You're speed. You're nice. Germanic mounted war band. Kind of a little bit expensive to upkeep, but I'm going to recruit you. Podava. Yeah, you've got. I think what I'm going to do is you're going to come this way. Oh, no. You're going to come here, and you're going to go there. You're going to go there, and what they probably mean now is these guys will come sweeping down here and burn this settlement, which would be a pain in the neck. 3,400 food consumption, sanitation, growth. Difficult call, difficult call. Yeah, I'm gonna go. That's will give me 5 irrigation, but that only doesn't improve fertility. I'm gonna go with that, guys. And I think this is where I'm gonna leave it, because we've now, the Gepids have kind of thrown my plans in disorder. The Gepids can come up this way. This city's got a big enough garrison probably to defend itself. And this army's so tempted to bring this guy down to here. So if this guy, if he Gepids attack this force, this guy can move to hunt them down, but then he can get to here. I'm gonna disband this guy because it's just costing me money, and just hang on to the general for the moment. That was a bit of a waste of money, but that's the way it goes. In some ways it's good that he showed up before. Anyway, this is where I'm going to leave it, guys. Hope you've enjoyed the episode and hope you found it interesting. As I say, this is the last of my back-to-back type recordings. I'm going to take a few breaks now, look at the White Huns. These will be, and then I will start recording these in kind of a more paced time, because I think I've proven what I wanted to prove today, which is that I can get to a point where I'm standing in a position to expand and fight battles now, because I'm starting to get some. Yeah, I mean, if I've got the equivalent of a full stack. I know they're split, but I think with the archers and that, we've now got the foundations of creating an army or a force that we can take. Let's just have a quick look here. I'm not going to invest in here, although this will give me a garrison. These guys can't get there in one go, so so they would be able to, after one turn, they will be in a position to deal out some serious damage to these guys, as long as the settlement's defendable. And of course we've got a Hun stack here, even though it's a bit damaged, which may help. Hopefully these guys will come in and attack this army here. I think that's partly for having weak looking armies here, tempts them in to come and attack because they think they can win. So that's it. But I think up here it's time to start discouraging them, but maybe we can sucker them into here. Anyway, that's where I'm going to leave it, guys. So hope you've enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. If you think I'm doing it wrong, feel free to comment. If you've got other ways of doing this campaign besides the way I've done it, feel free to make suggestions. I'm not saying this is the only way you can do it, but I think that's all I can do for now. So until the next time, whatever you're doing, enjoy your game.